Oh, oh,
Yo, what's up, dudes? Everybody set? Everybody set for the cold open?
Go for it.
Here we go.
He used to drink a lot, now he talks a lot. He'll keep you on your toes. It's the Eric Miranda Show. When he drank a lot, he would fight a lot. He might punch you in your nose. It's the Eric Miranda Show. There are people who would tell you he is crazy, but if you listen closely, he's unbelievable. He used to drink a lot, now he talks a lot. He'll keep you on your toes. It's the Eric Miranda, Eric Miranda, Eric Miranda Show.
hold on.
Woo-hoo, where's Eric?
Hey, by the way, I don't know how that picture got up there. That's like a little technical error on my part.
You're invisible. Well,
I know. I got to.
we can do the whole show just looking at you like that.
Just
There you
like
go.
me, like Batman. You know, I sent that Batman mask back because if you look, you can't see it from here. I got it from Marcus, and there was a crack in it. What's up, everybody? Hey, Elliot, can you hear us all right? Uh-oh. I'm worried that Elliot can't hear us. So my question is, Ian, what did you eat for dinner last night?
What I ate for dinner last night? I don't know I can tell you what I ate tonight.
What'd
Last
you
night
eat
was a
tonight?
long time ago. I can tell you what I ate last night.
Candy. Hold
What
on.
was
I had Mexican food ramen last night.
Uh-huh.
Barilla ramen from this Mexican
ramen.
restaurant in my neighborhood. It was unbelievable.
Wait, so it's
It was
Mexican?
really,
and-
really,
wait,
really good.
But I thought ramen was Asian. Am I wrong?
Ramen is Japanese, but this
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant makes this
Yeah, I can't
ramen.
Yeah, Elliot, I hear you. I just
No,
can't
I
see you.
handle those.
What'd
Anyway,
you eat last night?
last night we ate in an Italian restaurant. I went a little nuts. I had a chicken cutlet Parmesan Hero last night, which is generally a like a no-no for me, but I had to do it. But I didn't eat any pizza, so I have to give myself credit because the place we ate has really good pizza. It's kind of family Valentine's thing, and I just ate the chicken cutlet parm. Oh, by the way, I eat grilled chicken cutlet parmesan. It's like an 800 calorie
Sounds
sandwich.
disgusting.
What do you mean?
I like grilled chicken. It's weird. Fried chicken with cheese makes sense to me. Grilled chicken with cheese, I do not like.
Dude,
Like
fried,
like
dude,
I
nothing.
grilled chicken. Like even when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm like, it doesn't need cheese on grilled chicken.
Well, like
Dude,
a
I don't like cheese
quesadilla,
on
like
chicken.
a chicken quesadilla.
Yeah, it's weird because I do like that.
Wait, you
but,
just said.
like
Wait,
just-
you just said grilled.
It doesn't
chicken.
make sense.
Dude.
Grilled chicken
Dude,
parmesan.
okay, you
doesn't
know
make
what?
sense
Now I'm
to
going to
me.
be a dick. Normally I don't go this. Fried food's for
Dick?
fucking idiots. Okay, fried food is like
Yeah, I'm an
basically.
idiot. It's delicious.
No. It's okay for you to eat fried food. Everybody eats
Everyone's
fried
gonna
food.
agree with me.
I like fried food, but to criticize not fried food for having cheese on
I'm
it,
not
come on,
criticizing
dude.
it. It's just grilled
no,
chicken
you said
parmesan
that
doesn't
dude,
sound good to me. That's
that
a,
is-
But what about,
that's a
like-
grilled chicken sandwich.
Fried chicken with cheese doesn't sound right, though. Right?
Fried chicken with
No,
cheese.
but, well, if you had like a fried chicken with bones with cheese, you're right. It doesn't sound like chicken and cheese. Sometimes work really, really well, like a chicken parmesan,
Yeah,
and sometimes this doesn't make any sense.
but wait.
Like if I was going to Chick-fil-A, I would never get.
I would
to
never go there,
Chick-fil-A.
but okay.
I like Chick-fil-A, and I go to, but getting it with cheese sounds disgusting to me. It's piece
Wait a
of fried
minute.
chicken.
So wait, are you telling me?
I
So
don't know
you're
why.
so you've never had like a grilled chicken sandwich with cheese on it? I think we got Elliot
No.
back.
No,
Elliot,
but I've
how
had
you-
quesadillas often.
How you guys doing?
They have those, you know how they
Elliot,
have
what's
them in
up,
the
Elliot?
bodegas? Those it's like the shredded chicken parm panini. Have you had those?
Yeah, see, that sounds delicious. You
Oh my
melt
God,
the
that's so
cheese
delicious.
on a panini, it's all good. I don't understand what my problem is with chicken because sometimes it's fantastic, and sometimes I feel like it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so
I've never heard of a grilled chicken parmesan. I'm sorry.
wait, what?
Chicken parmesan.
So wait,
Well, that's the
Elliot, if
healthy.
you-
That's the healthier version.
Elliot, if you're eating chicken parmesan, aren't you having a fried piece of chicken? A chicken cutlet?
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Are you saying that?
You have
Are
a
you saying that
grilled
because he's
chicken cutlet?
wait? Why?
guess
No, I'm
if you-
saying that because he's normal.
No. Hang on a second. You're saying that because he's black.
No, I'm saying that because he's
No, I
normal.
ain't saying that because I'm fat.
No, stop that. We don't like that.
That might
No,
be
no.
it too. What do you
Yeah.
know?
Listen. All right, check it out.
Yeah, Eric, you could
okay.
you stay skinny with your grilled chicken.
No,
and
no,
then,
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
have
no, no,
fun-
no, no, dude.
have fun in our
I ate an
fatness.
800 but to say it's disgusting to not have it disgusting with like fry. I mean, dude, did you ever see a fry-o-lator? Would you put your
Yes.
nads in a fry-o-lator? I mean, like seriously.
Well, it would burn, but
So all right,
I wouldn't put my nads in a grill either.
hey wife, do you have that Scottie Pippen's ex-wife stuff with Marcus?
I do. I do. But speaking of chicken, before we get there, I just want to explain to you guys at the beginning of the show, I had to get off because I heard some like suspicious wrapper crinkling. And we had a whole bunch of Valentine's Day candy come home yesterday. So I thought that potentially the dog was in some chocolate candy and I had to get up and instead it wasn't chocolate candy, but I had to wrestle one of these away.
The sriracha epic chicken. See,
I got
now
growled at.
Ian would think that's disgusting because it's not deep fried.
No, I wouldn't think it's good. I like
So
grilled
wait,
chicken.
can I ask you a question?
I
So
love
have-
a grilled chicken sandwich,
Wait,
but I
okay.
don't want cheese on it.
Hang on. What? So let me ask you this question: Have
No,
you
I
ever
get
had
a
like?
chicken taco cheese.
Have you ever
It's
had like?
I
Have you ever
I
had
have
like?
issues.
Wait, right, and what you get? What is it? Quesadilla? That's just grilled chicken
Yeah.
with cheese. So
You're
why
right.
is that? Why is that? Okay?
Absolutely, that's good.
That's totally
That's
good, right?
but not. No, but the chicken
Listen.
parmesan, a grill. I've never heard of a grilled chicken parmesan.
Okay, your
As an
arteries.
Italian, as
As
someone
an
who's
Italian,
married to
yeah,
an
you wish-
Italian,
Right.
as someone who's married to an Italian, I'm offended.
So I'm going to tell you, like honestly, at this point in my life, eating fried food, I don't like it. I've just gotten used to not having that greasy. But
Well, that's why you're
I
skinny.
get,
and I'm fat.
get that. No, I get it that a chicken cutlet grill, fried is good, but it's actually not better than grilled. Grilled is you actually taste it. You don't taste a deep fry.
Let me ask you. There was a place that closed down that used to be on the Upper East Side, and they had the best chicken grilled. It was called Ranch One. Have you ever been there before?
No, but it sounds amazing.
No.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. They made the best vegetables with grilled chicken. It was
Yeah.
a great spot. One of my favorites.
Hey, I'm gonna say
And
this.
I like grilled chicken, by the way. I'm not anti-grill.
No, dude. You
Okay.
just messed up, bro. All right.
Me
So,
and Elliot.
Elliot, what did you eat for dinner?
I didn't even eat nothing for dinner. I ate chicken earlier.
What kind
I
of
had
chicken?
chicken.
You
It
have
was baked chicken.
Baked chicken. See,
Yeah.
Richie Breimer.
baked.
Richie Breimer in the house. By the way,
Yeah.
you guys got to hear this. Ian, do you remember Richie Breimer? Hello, Joe, from
What
high
was his
school.
name?
Is he? We started playing music at the same time, and we jammed a couple of times. You got to hear this guy. He's like a machine, man. He's like grill is dry, dude. Guys, grilled chicken cutlet, grilled chicken. Hello, Cora.
Joe
Grilled
Welsh is not eating grilled chicken parmesan.
Well, you could listen.
Joe
You
Welsh
guys.
is on my side.
Okay, he's on your side.
I'm
I like
betting.
this.
I mean, maybe
By the
he's
way,
not.
Do you like the fact that now the people watching the show they talk to each other? They don't even listen to us.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him.
So, all right. So this is the thing. Now, I want to. So before we get into the Scottie Pippen's ex-wife thing, what's the name? Laura? It's something with an L, right?
Lara.
No, it's not Lara. It's
Laura.
Laura.
I think so.
LOR. Anyway, so
You
before
get
we get into that, did you guys get this? So there was a rumor, but I saw it on like a bunch of different aggregates and websites that Taylor Swift had Kanye West thrown out of his seat at the Super Bowl. Did you guys see this?
No.
I heard about that. I don't know how true that
I
was.
didn't-
No. Well, he said it's not.
Is she
true.
that powerful? Is she that powerful?
No. But if so check it out. So I watched some of the testimony today of Fannie Willis in the Trump prosecution. She's having an affair with a guy, and I heard people saying, "So wait, a black prosecutor and a black lawyer aren't allowed to date in America now?" So they're getting to that. I'm like, all right, I get the angle, but wait a minute, you're offended by that. That's okay, but you're not offended with a white chick throwing a black dude out of the Super Bowl? That is the
Well,
Well,
ultimate.
you know what it
really-
is. But you know what it is. I don't think it's a matter. I don't think she would, even if she were to have him throw it out. I don't think it's based off of race. I think it would have
No,
been
no,
like,
no, but
oh,
what
you interrupted me on the
Dude, she
stage.
is the Karen of all Karens now. If she did that, she's the
What?
ultimate. She's worse than that dude. That woman in
she probably didn't do that.
She didn't do that.
No.
So
it was
how did
probably
you
the
get?
Kardashians that had him kicked out.
Yeah, well, no. So I don't think she had him kicked out. I still think they're in it together. I think they're psyops together, and they're kicking it because every time they're in the news together, their record sales go up or their plays.
Yeah,
Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
I did.
Yes.
What'd you think?
It was. It
was very
an
interesting.
Super Bowl.
It was
It
a
was
good
good.
one.
It was a good Super Bowl, right?
I thought it was
Yeah.
good because it was close up until it went into overtime last minute. You like to see games like that.
Ice
Yeah.
Spice made Taylor make that happen. I like that. All right, so what'd you guys think of Usher halftime show?
I didn't think it was all that too great. It wasn't
See,
like last
You
year
know,
one.
a lot
See,
of
last
people
year,
liked
what,
it.
it
He
isn't-
sang at least. Usher
See,
sang.
by the way, Usher sang. He didn't have auto tune on, and
No.
he was roller skate. Like he put out, like he's
Yeah.
not a kid,
The
man.
roller skating was amazing.
Like he literally, like I couldn't believe,
It was
I-
good. It didn't blow me away, but it was good.
I couldn't believe that 49's made a bad call. Yeah, the fact that he roller skated and did all that running around. And so, how old is Usher now?
45.
45. Now check it out.
What?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not a
It's like
kid.
my age.
But this is the thing that I have to get into right here. I thought it was amazing, but what I found out, I thought the halftime was good too. I agree with Lori. Last year, who was it again?
Rihanna.
Yeah, like didn't she
Yeah.
scratch her balls or something? Like seriously, like why would people
Why
saying,
would
"Oh,
she-
last year"?
She got pregnant on stage last
No,
year.
no.
Yeah, no, she was pregnant.
She came out pregnant.
But didn't
Word.
she like scratch it? Didn't she pull like a
Yeah,
Roseanne
she grabbed her
Barr?
balls.
Do you guys remember
Yeah.
when Roseanne Barr did that?
No.
Yeah.
Roseanne
do.
Barr,
When she sang
Roseanne-
the national anthem.
she sang the national anthem, and at
Terribly.
the end of it, she spun around, spit into the mound, and grabbed her crotch. And people were so offended, and I was like,
Wow.
Isn't that what
But
baseball
what is-
play-"
Baseball player does that.
Everybody get offended about anything. Like, what if she was itching?
By the way, I called. What,
She was trying to be funny like a baseball player.
she was trying to be like a baseball player, and everybody was so offended. And she didn't do it during the national anthem; she did it after the national anthem. So I'm thinking we're okay, right?
I was offended by the roller skating.
All right, so let's see what's going on with
Well,
Scott.
Eric, I think you missed one thing.
What's that?
Everybody was talking about with the last part where Usher was hugging on Alicia Keys, and
Oh,
people
yeah.
were saying, "How would you feel about that?" Like they said, this is, it was disrespectful to her husband.
What about? Well, he got married this weekend, by the way,
Yeah, that was.
And
his-
and-
did you,
and his
Elliot, did you
ex-wife.
find that disrespectful?
Did you find that disrespectful?
No, I did. I
didn't
think
either.
they
It
was
was a performance.
performing.
Hang on, they're performing, and like people make out with other people in movies. Like this
Yeah.
is a show. But what do you think of this though? He got married this weekend. Usher did. Super Bowl weekend, and his ex-wife was at the Super Bowl. And I have one question for y'all: that dude's straight?
Yeah,
Usher,
you didn't think
yeah.
Usher was straight?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know much about Usher, but I mean, the guy's like dancing around on roller skates. I'm thinking
You did
village
that when you were in
people.
like 8th grade too.
I was gay when I was in 8th grade. I mean, let's
You
face it.
blow
when-
one guy.
yo, that's a nice skill to have at this age. Yo, my days in rollerblades is over.
I'm still a good skater. As a matter of fact, I should start doing.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, the reason I don't skate a lot, when I was in the East Village and in Brooklyn, I skated every day. But we live. You've been here, Elliot. We have that massive hill. So we have a massive hill down to Palisade Avenue and a massive hill up to 235. Hot skates. All right, I'm going to tell a story about hot skates.
Hot skates.
And it is the craziest story. And I hope my friend who I'm telling the story about doesn't get mad. He is a friend on Facebook. This is someone who, yes, look, Cora, does Cora have a crush on Usher? She's like, of course he's straight. He's so handsome. No, I was kidding, Corey. It was kind of like a reference to the, like, I'm gonna get canceled, but what's up, Frank? Usher, you didn't watch. Look at this. By the way, Frank is a nice person. See, that's a medical device guy right there. So I have a friend who was at Hot Skates in Oceanside. Oh no, that was Top Rollers. This is not a Hot Skates story. And by the way, the former owner of Hot Skates, the family, one of them is a friend on here who checks in on the show once in a while too. So, but this was Top Rollers. A friend of mine gets shot at. His friend gets shot in Top Rollers by a guy from Island Park. I'm not going to say his name. I'm sure people are going to start saying it because they know this. The person goes to jail. The guy who got shot and his friend, the guy who got shot at, they're on a boat at Sprat's on the water. A guy comes up to them 3.5 years later. He's like, "Hey, dude, so-and-so's outside." And they're like, "He wants to talk to you guys." They ended up getting stoned on a boat together. And I said to my friend, "Wait, this guy shoots you and your friend? And 3 years later, you smoke weed with him on a boat at Sprat's on the water? What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Oh, it was good weed." So that's my Top Roll story.
Oh wow.
That's a pretty tough
That
roller.
goes to show you, forgiveness can be everything.
Forgiveness. Well, I mean, the truth is, I don't know, man.
I'm being sarcastic.
No, but
my roller rinks were not that tough growing up.
this was a pretty
Right?
crazy crew. And I'm not in charge of the comments, but I'm sure somebody who's listening knows who shot the person.
Nobody
in
has
Top Roll.
mentioned it. Yeah.
Nobody's
I
mentioned it?
shot the
Code of
sheriff.
silence going on here.
Okay,
from the
now
Island
hang
Parkers.
on. Now Elliot just said I shot the sheriff. Now I want you guys to think about that, right? I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. It's like, dude, I think you're in fucking trouble either way. Like you're actually admitting to shooting the bigger dude. You shoot the
what is-
sheriff? What?
What is the deal with that song? Like, what is? I don't know. I mean, I know.
Well, I mean, I
song,
didn't
but,
see the
like,
documentary. I mean,
Yeah.
look, Bob Marley was where did Jesse go?
Oh,
He's going to check on Bob Marley. I mean, there were rumors that his foot cancer was actually the government killing him and stuff. So whatever it was definitely anti the man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be my guess. So you want to look up the lyrics for that? I know he says Sheriff Brown always hated me for what I did not know. Something like that. We lost a member of the show here, guys. You think Jesse?
So the other thing that they were talking about, everyone was talking about, was Jermaine Dupri's outfit with the socks and the loafers, like the.
I didn't
when
really.
came out the halftime show.
I mean, I saw it with you. Did I notice that?
We definitely all commented on it. The group did. The comment was, "What were the socks?" Because he was wearing like patent leather black loafers, like short pants, not shorts, like short pants.
Right, like floods.
Not even like floods, like mid calf length, like little boy suit pants. And
really?
And the socks were the kind with like the ruffles. They were like folded over, like ankle socks with the ruffles.
That works for me. Hey Jesse, did you go smoke weed with Eddie Capozzi?
No, I all of a sudden had an internet problem. I couldn't hear your Top Roller store was echoing, and my camera kept going in and out. So
what is it? Hey, by the way, guys, what I want to mention, and I know the people watching, I know people don't care about this watching the show, but I'm going to say it so I don't forget. We can all record the show directly to our hard drives. And then when I make the clips, it's better because your microphones will be separate. So if somebody says something and it's unclear because somebody else is laughing over it, I can actually balance that out. Just
nice.
so I'll let you guys know. Bring up Scottie Pippen's wife. There's an article on this. So Scottie Pippen is dating, or was engaged to, but then they broke up and now they're back together. Marcus Jordan. Michael Jordan's son.
No, you said Scottie Pippen.
No. I think
wife.
Mike. I think
Larsa Pippen. That's her name.
Larsa Pippen. Larsa.
So Michael.
Right.
Yeah.
So Larsa Pippen is now the thing is, Lori saw those socks. I guess I saw them too, but we were. By the way, I was like stoned on cake during the Super Bowl. Lori, I was eating. Our next door neighbors are the family who own Lloyd's Carrot Cake, and they had like a black and white cake. Oh my God. I literally, I should have just mainlined it. All right, so Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan. Now, the thing that freaks me out is every time I see these articles, they're like, Michael Jordan is up in arms. Michael Jordan is not going to be happy because these two together. Scottie Pippen is his nemesis, and that's his nemesis's ex-wife.
That's
How
crazy.
much better can that get? Do you have any real enemies in this world, Ian? Not
Yeah,
family
like
members
pretty
that
much
you
everyone.
have. Well, no, seriously. Do you have anybody who you
Yeah,
really hate?
yes.
Okay.
I have a few.
Right.
More
Now,
than I should.
okay, if one of those nemesises got divorced and then one of your kids was banging that chick, how great
I'd
would
be
that be?
thrilled.
You'd be thrilled,
Yes.
right? So, like,
Yup.
so Michael Jordan isn't just a champion; he's a fucking winner. I mean,
Yes.
like, and his son's name is Marcus, like my son. If my son was banging well, he's 10. I wouldn't be that happy about it yet, but soon enough, I'd be happy about it.
In like
No,
8
come on,
years,
that's
you're
like,
fine.
what was that?
In 8 years, you'll be fine.
In 8 years, I'd be fine. That would be like,
In 8 years,
honestly,
you'll be fine. He's banging a 60-year-old that you used to date.
Word, right?
no, my nemesis doesn't necessarily have to be my age, and his wife certainly doesn't
In
have
8
to be my age.
You'll be a lot
And-
older.
but you know what's creepy? She's like 16 years older than him or something like that.
Yeah.
So they were at some
Age is just a
event.
number.
They were at some Bulls event, and he was
Yeah,
running
he was
around
like
with his
6.
Legos, and he probably went up to him and said, "Hey, you want to see my Lego?" And now they're dating. That's creepy. Okay, creepy, weird.
Well, I don't even think she was Scotty's original wife, but either way, good for him. Good for Marcus.
Good
You
for
know,
him.
'cause he-
Elliot, I do like the line, original wife.
yeah,
Original
right?
wife.
Original wife. Original.
How many
The
times you
first one
married,
is always
too?
the original wife.
Who's
So-
the
Yeah.
original?
Well,
It's like
well,
shout
it's
out
like
to
Kentucky Fried
Marcus, yo.
Chicken, original recipe.
the original recipe. All right, so check this out. So Larsa Pippen, she's older than him, but like, dude, think about that. You have a nemesis. If I found Aladdin's lamp, and he's like, "You have 3 wishes," I'd be like, "Hey, man, my son is banging my nemesis's ex-wife. I don't need any more wishes."
But Eric, why would you
why
really?
would you
They not
pick
really.
ex-wife?
They not really nemesis. They was ex teammates that won 6 championships. Maybe Scotty was a little jealous, because
Yeah.
Michael was always the top tier, on the team. But I
I
think
agree
it
with
is
Elliot.
low. Like for me, I would have a father and son talk. I'm like, yo, son, listen, how was it? Yeah.
But Elliot, I think
You can unshare
See,
that,
Eric,
like-
I think you have this a little bit wrong because Michael Jordan was Scottie Pippen's nemesis. Michael Jordan didn't care about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen wasn't Michael Jordan's nemesis.
Right. So
Yeah.
right, but look, all
It's
right,
like
check
a
it out.
Mozart Salieri kind
So
of
it's
thing.
actually Scottie Pippen just lost twice because his nemesis is
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
son.
but
so
that's what I
Michael.
mean.
But
But like,
Michael Jordan doesn't even need to be proud. He wasn't angry in the first place.
you know what I'm curious to know if we could find out what
I don't think.
does Marcus Jordan do for a living? Is he just Michael Jordan's
I
son?
know.
Because if my dad
That's
was,
what I would do.
that's what I would do too. Right?
And I'd
Like,
have a big fryer later on my chest, and I'd be cooking chicken.
oh my God.
Not grilling it.
Oh,
You know, a
hey,
600-pound wife, nobody is
Elliot
grilling
wasn't-
chicken.
Elliot wasn't there for that. Elliot, so last week we got on this thing where I was watching my 600-pound life, and I was saying normally, like, they show like family members, like literally like bathing these people, and they're naked, and it's so funny to see somebody who's 600 pounds, and then they blur out their nipples, or they'll show their giant backside hanging over the edge of the tub when they're washing, and then they'll put like a little dot. It makes it look worse. It makes it look like a big hole instead of
Like it really matters.
right, exactly. But the thing is, this one woman was literally like, hang on, I got the wrong angle on the camera. I can't see myself. Anyway, so what was that? Well, I mean, if I want to break my leg to show you guys something, I want it to work. So like, there it is. Oh, you know what it is? I have a black sock on, so you can't see it. So like, she's like this, right? Like spread eagle. And they just have this little fuzzy thing in the middle of this massive woman. And the daughter is scrubbing it with a face cloth. And that's a good daughter right there, maybe too good. But my whole thing was that same woman is eating she's making fried catfish on a tray.
On her belly.
On a tray in her bed because she can't move. And her daughter brought her like this little burner. Like, can you imagine deep frying catfish in your bed? That is commitment right there.
That's awesome.
And then
So-
I said that she had the Japanese porn filter over the vag, and then it became a thing.
There was some jokes.
There was some jokes. There was some good stuff.
Elliot,
So
did you know in Japanese porn you can't? They put a
they
they
changed
pixelate it.
lately. So if you guys go back pre like
Elliot, did you know that?
No, I didn't hear you. You said you can't do what?
Did you know in Japanese porn they pixelate like the private part, the vagina?
Oh, they do?
yeah. So hang on.
I only learned this
Hang on,
last
guys.
week.
Guys, listen. As a Japanese porn connoisseur, let me correct the record here. It's if you go the older, if you get like the 1980s and before, it's pixelated. So. But then again, they had to keep up with the industry. I'm going to tell you guys something. Some of those directors are really good, man, because they make you think, oh man, what's beyond the blur?
I didn't even know that. Wow, that's a.
I
I
mean,
feel like I'm being robbed.
you are being well.
Exactly.
It's,
Yeah.
most of it's free though. You know what I mean?
Japanese
like-
porn?
I don't. Do people pay for porn?
Not anymore.
I mean, it's
I
just.
mean, I
there's-
used to.
Oh yeah, back in the day, my brothers and I found we found an 8mm porn film, and me, Adam, Richard, and George Chenis projected it onto the back of a garage, and it was a Japanese woman. I don't remember if it was blurry.
Well, it's an 8mm. Probably
Yeah,
wasn't.
8mm is blurry enough, but no. But see, the thing is, so they do that. I don't know if it was a law. I don't know if it was just like, I don't know. Can we look that up?
So it's funny. Staying on that subject for a minute. After we talked last week, I have a memory. So when I was in a band with Danny and two guys named Pete, one of the Pete's would bring in, I guess his uncle or something had a newsstand. He'd bring in all these like really low end porn magazines.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of blacktail and giant boobs and he brought it. There was a Japanese one, and it was all. And I forgot about this. I wish I would remember last week. It was only girls in panties.
Mhm.
They had no shirts on, but they had white panties. It was like called like White Panties
Yeah,
magazine or something. I
that's
don't really remember, but I vaguely remember going. I guess Japanese men are into panties.
No.
Now I'm getting why they couldn't
Yeah,
show it.
it's like because they can't show the target. I guess
Yeah.
you'd call it, right?
The target.
So now let me ask you a question. Like, so we have wife on here.
Yeah, I
How
don't
does it
really
feel?
have
So
a
bad
lot
for
to
her.
add to
You-
this conversation. I mean, like, all I had was like the international mail catalog going on.
So wait, what kind of porn? Like so? But I want to ask you a
Do
question.
you remember the international mail catalog?
No, I mean,
It
I
was
mean, I was drunk.
not aimed at women.
No,
We had to serve
no,
merchandise
I've never heard
catalog.
of such a thing.
No, you guys have never heard of the international mail catalog?
Well,
Nah, negative.
we
No.
can't
Oh my
admit
God.
to it, honey.
No.
So all right. So my question is this. So wife, as you know, and you can stop this conversation at any point if you need to, but so I can tell you that what we talk about, we'll talk about innie, outie, we'll talk about the size of boobs, backside. We talk about everything. What do women like? The only thing I could think of is like, what do women say when they talk about a man's body other than the size?
I don't think you talk about. It's not so much that you talk about the features of the body as you just imagine those features.
In action?
I guess, yeah. It's not like
Putting on
It's
a
So
Elliot,
it's
when
not
you're
like
looking at
so
him-
you guys aren't saying like, oh, and then I noticed like there was a crooked seam in his ball bag. Or I mean, I'm just telling you, like
No.
we go like
at least I have never had that conversation.
Elliot, when you're looking at a man, what is it you're looking at?
You know what I'm saying? Well, I haven't seen myself in years, so I can't even tell you.
oh man. Did you by the way, so Elliot, we didn't show it on the air, but Drake got caught. Hey, what's up, Denise?
What Drake got caught doing
He got caught.
this time?
He got caught, doing the stroke.
Someone took a shot of a picture of him.
Somebody took
I
a
don't know
picture.
if
and
got caught was the right.
yeah, Sheila
Crazy.
thinks he leaked.
Yeah,
I don't blame
sometimes-
him.
sometimes-
sometimes we
not
want to
caught. It
get
was-
caught.
It was.
Elliot, have
deliberately
you seen that
filmed.
picture?
Cause that's the no, I didn't see, but that's the getting caught. Sometimes It's so exciting. You know what I'm saying? I got caught by the police one time. And they was like, get out of here. Get your clothes on. Get out of here.
Wait, you got
Yeah.
caught
Where-
pulling it? Where?
No, I
Ooh,
was
in the cell?
outside in the car.
I was going to say when they when,
it's
when
not
Tobin-
good getting caught pulling.
it's like, hey, I'm going to be late for work. When they said, well, you should pull it on the highway. I don't think that's what they. Oh wow! So really, so you got caught, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't come all the way up. They just was like, get out of here, put your clothes on. I was like, thank you, officer. I just finished, so thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you told me you finished?
No.
Now, if you got caught before you finished, would you say, let me finish? Like, what is that?
I think that would be the most respectful thing for them to do.
Wow, that's so you got caught in your car. What were you doing in your car? Just hanging out?
Back then, money was low, so
You couldn't
cars,
go.
parks.
Oh man, there's another person
Jesus.
there's another person on here who again hey, what's up, Tom? This guy has to remain anonymous because of what this happened. But so when we worked at Manny's Music, there were all the porn booths. Like remember peep shows? Remember when that was a thing? Because everybody didn't have a
That was a
computer with
thing.
porn on it. This dude went into a peep show and he didn't realize he went into a buddy booth. You guys know what a buddy
Ooh.
booth is?
Negative.
So
But it don't-
there's someone on the other side of
There's
the thing,
somebody
right?
next to you in the buddy booth, and then the
Yeah.
thing comes down and it's glass.
oh,
and-
sure. I never been in.
Now, I've never been in a buddy booth, but this
Oh.
guy ended up in one accidentally. And the story goes that as it's coming down, he's like, no. And he's trying to hold the thing up from coming. Oh, that's horrible. It's like, why don't you just leave? You got caught on the beach with a girl. I got caught with two girls in my bedroom by my mom. And I remember her screaming and telling my dad when he came home, and he's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? That was a real dilemma for my pop.
Wow. Like, really? What you want me to do?
What do you want me to do about it? So I don't know. Anybody else on here got caught? Joe got caught on the beach. Okay, that's a great one. What is the most embarrassing sex thing? You're out of this, wife, because she'll just be like, I ended up there. Anyway.
You were like, I don't want. Like, yo, son, you was like, I don't even want to know, Sheila.
What is the
My
right,
mom
so-
walking in is the most embarrassing thing.
did
but
you have that happen?
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
I had that happen.
I've got. I mean, I did it. There was a point in my life when I did it in a lot of public places and got caught a lot.
Really? But who'd you
Yeah.
get caught by?
Like a bouncer.
Yeah, I mean, like, so if you get caught by, like, you know what I mean? Like a bouncer's like, he's somebody who's probably gotten caught doing it. Getting caught by your grandmother, that would be the worst.
Well,
Embarrassing.
my thing
was
is like this:
mother-in-law.
like when you got caught, right? None of you guys like had an attitude or nothing, right? Like you wasn't upset. You was like, you was doing something wrong, and
Why is that
you-
wrong?
No, I was never upset about getting
Right,
caught.
no,
I mean,
so-
I was embarrassed, but not
so one of my
upset.
friends, right? One of my friends, she works for New York City subway. She's a cleaner, and while she's cleaning the platform, she notices a guy with his pants all the way down. You can see his butt, and there's somebody else giving him fellatio. And when she told him out, she said, "Hey, what you doing?" And he was like, "Get out of here, get out!" And then he said, "Oh, you gonna learn now?" And I was like, "Oh wow!" He wanted to fight her because she stopped him in a public space on the subway. Like that's crazy.
And he went to fight her? And first of all, and you said he was getting fellatio. Why is the woman always Italian?
I thought fellatio was the best word to use.
It was a good
Yeah, I
word.
agree.
It was a good
I was
word.
just joking because
I had to look it
Kanye-
up, but it was a
They
good
were,
word.
they were saying that Kanye was getting fellatio. I was like, is that because he was in Italy with the vowel? Oh, and he's got a sensory anyway, so I guess he was getting double fellatio. But yeah, I mean, but you once told me the story about when you Narcan people, they want to fight you.
Yeah, they get up. I mean, like they
What-
be
what is
mad you
that?
fucked up they high. They was like, I was almost there. I was like, you almost saw the light,
Right.
didn't you?
So yeah, so
you-
Jesse,
Oh wow.
Elliot
Yeah.
does ambulance work. He's an
Unfortunately.
EMT.
Yeah, so
So-
and
so-
yeah, a lot of people, like when they overdosing, you literally would wake them up and they would be so upset they would want to fight you because that was the best high, even though it was going to take their life.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
they were on the other side. And what'd you say to that one dude? You said,
Wait, what I said? I forgot
you
what I
said,
told you.
I'm not going to say it because I'll get beaten up, but you said, N-word, I'm your Jesus. I just brought
Yeah.
you back from the dead.
Yo, you was almost there, brother. You was almost
almost-
there.
Right. Meanwhile, he's listening to "See You on the Other Side" by Adele.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
And then he gonna go back and repeat
But a
it.
guy wants to
And did you
fight.
say "See You" on the other
Wait.
side by Adele?
Is that her name?
I think it's "Hello" from the other side.
Oh, hello. Same thing. Oh, "See You on the Other Side" is Ozzy, isn't it? See you on the other side.
In St. Louis.
Adele,
That's what
Ozzy.
it
I always
is.
get those two mixed up. Right?
Naked,
Didn't
they
she-
look the same.
They actually do look the same, right? So,
Naked.
my favorite video of Adele is when she wrestles the mummy. Oh, I'm sorry, that was "Kiss Meets the Phantom." My fault.
Hey, have you ever been embarrassed by catching someone else?
Well, I told you about the West Indian dudes. I was with this viola player, Sarah, and like, you know, I walked through the kitchen on the way. There's a place called, what is it called, Sheila? The place, the private club we always used to play.
Yeah, I can't remember the
It's
name.
like this private club on 14th Street. It's like it's a country club for rockers, and we played that. And we were going through. Is it Norwood?
Yes.
It's called Norwood. So I'm leaving Norwood, and I'm fist bumping these two big dudes. Like, hey, what's up? You guys sounded great. You know, we're listening from here, and I'm fist bumping them. And then we forgot something, and Sarah and I walked back in, and one of them is behind the counter in the kitchen, giving the other guy Italian, giving him fellatio. And I was just
Fellatio.
kind of like, I just like high-fived and fist bumped my dudes. And now I have to like be like, hey, and then I didn't fist bump him the second time. I was like, you know what? Let's air fist bump. So I was a little.
I had a friend who walked in on his parents once,
Uh-huh.
but the worst part about it was they didn't notice.
They did. Well, you heard about the little kid Johnny, right? The kid Johnny walks in on his parents, and the dad doesn't know what to do, so he just goes like that. And then after they're done, he says to his wife, you know, John walked in while we were doing that. I better go talk to him. And he goes in the kid's room, can't find him, goes downstairs. Then he hears something going on in the apartment downstairs. He opens grandma's door, and Johnny's got her on all fours. And Johnny says, ain't so funny when it's your mom, is it?
Oh.
Street joke. So, come on, I could. The opportunity was there. I
Yeah,
had to take it.
Dad.
Yeah, but so I was embarrassed that time. I don't know.
I'm never embarrassed when I see somebody because I think it's like a work of art that's being performed. So I actually like if I catch you, I'm watching you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just think it's just amazing. Like just seeing like just two people perform this act. Like because you know what? We're never normal. Like right now, you see how our face is? I want everybody to make they fuck face. And it'll be scary. It'll be like Halloween. Like if you really made your fuck face, it'll be like Halloween. Cause I'm telling you, I can't. I would have to take all mirrors out. I look like a demon. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? Eyes be all like that. I thought I was cockeyed. My eyes are all crazy. Like this is like. And I'm telling you one thing. I'm gonna tell the audience. I'm like, yo, you know, y'all all smiling. I want to see your fuck face and your fuck face. Like, oh my god, like
Wow.
it's art. It's art.
It's
Wait, a couple of
That's like a great peeping Tom excuse.
like
Yeah.
you just want to see
look in
that.
people's windows and the
I
catch
wanna
you're
see
like,
the
yeah.
fuck face.
I'm
I
really
mean, I
just
ain't in
looking
the
at
window, but if
art.
you out in public, or you know, and even not in public, it's like I could take the audio. Audio's great.
The
So I got a little different question, Eric.
What is it?
And Elliot and wife, if you really want to answer. Have you ever, this is not an embarrassment, have you ever been walked in, like been doing it with somebody and somebody, maybe you shouldn't have been and gotten caught?
your girlfriend.
Like,
No.
yeah, but I
Nah,
didn't care.
No.
I think
I'm
I was
kidding.
there.
nah.
You were, and so was my girlfriend.
Yeah. That's a little, like
Sorry, wife.
I'm not going to give any names, but I was hiding in a woman's closet one time with no clothes on because I thought her boyfriend came home, and I was in there about 6 minutes because I heard noise, and then finally I was like, well, I can't fucking stay in here. I may as well just go fight this guy naked. And I walked out, and the window was open, and the blinds were blowing. Nobody was home. I
Oh,
was
you know
literally
what that
in a
remind
closet
me
for
of?
about 5 minutes.
What's that movie with Bruce Willis when he was like, I noticed that the shower was steaming, the toilet seat was up, the guy must not be on the bed, so he's in the closet. You got 3 seconds to come out the closet while I'm gonna shoot. Remember that movie with Bruce Willis?
what?
No.
No.
Wait,
movie?
yo. Oh my God, the movie where he tells his wife he's about to shoot through the door, and then the guy comes out of the closet. Oh, yeah, I had to.
We got to look that up. I got to know about that.
Yeah, I gotta know. Yeah, that was a good movie.
You know, there's but a friend of mine, it was in a hotel, and they gave another couple a key to the same room, and they walked right in.
Wait,
Huh.
did I tell that story about the hotel on here?
I
The
don't
naked people?
know.
Denise, give me 3 minutes because this is a true story. About 10 years ago. I'm at some kind of golf event and I don't play golf, but I did this time in Connecticut, and it's at this old the hotel's this old inn, the Bob's Discount Furniture golf event, right? So it's at this old inn, and I was going to drive down to Long Island the next day, like to see my in-laws. So I said, I'm playing golf tomorrow morning. I need a late checkout. They said, no problem. Right. So I'm sweating. I finished this horrible. I hate golf. I finished this horrible game of golf. I go to my room. They still had keys, by the way, in this old inn. I turn the key. I walk in, and there's this woman, probably 70, naked, putting on pantyhose, but like no shirt, no bottoms. It's right there. So she screams, ah! I scream, ah! I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? What? I go, and I melt down on the guy at the counter. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, well, we checked you out. I'm like, you checked me out. And I see my luggage is on the floor there, right? I'm like, what? Like they didn't pack anything. It was just piled up. So I'm freaking out. And he's like, calm down. We'll give you another. I want to take a shower and get out of here, right? So he gives me another room. And I swear on my life, this is true. So I just saw a woman naked. I go to my next room with my key. I'm like, got my bag. I'm all angry. I open the door. Right there is a bathroom. Like I'm looking at Elliot right now. A big hairy dude, no clothes on, taking a shit.
Oh my God! Oh,
We make eye contact.
This whole
He
thing.
screams. I scream.
Oh, this is a
I'm like, what
nightmare.
the fuck? Within 6 minutes, I saw 2 people naked. In
Wow.
a hotel. Thank you, Denise. So then I completely melt down. He's threatening to call the police. Some guy hears me that knows me and pulls me away.
Oh my God! That sounds
I
terrible.
had to take a shower in his room.
Let me
But
ask you a question: Was
100% true story.
the
2
70-year-old
naked
woman
people.
woman hot?
No, and neither was the big hairy guy taking a poop.
Well, that kind of goes without
Wow.
saying, but I don't know. So
Well,
isn't it weird?
some
Okay,
people like that.
so this is the
And
thing.
ever since then, you needed glasses.
I want to ask.
yeah, I had no glasses back then.
I want to ask Elliot, and wife doesn't need to ask this question, but so when you were a kid, when you were 15, you'd see a 30-year-old woman, you'd be like, she's hot, right? And then when you were 30, you'd see a 45-year-old woman, you'd be like, she's hot. Now that you're 58, and how old are you, Elliot?
I'm
45?
46.
46. Do you guys now are 60? Ian, are 70-year-old women hot to you?
No,
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I
they're
think so.
hotter than they were when I was 12.
Nah, I think
No,
so.
I think.
I think
yeah.
you still got some. I think you still got some hot. I think you still got some hot 70-year-old.
Totally.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you said
no,
you said
the-
are
the-
70-year-old women hot? Most aren't.
Yeah, the
I'm not saying they
domino,
can't be.
domino on the side of their growing might say 2 million pumps, but look,
Wait,
they still hot.
No,
The domino on the side.
no,
of their
dude,
growing,
no, because what happens at a certain point, it goes back to zero.
Nah,
You turned it over.
that's,
at
you got to
100,000
die for that.
At 100,000
2
miles.
million pumps.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yo,
No, but see, I'm actually, I'll be honest with you. dudes.
Odomina.
What was that?
a
I
pubic
don't want to use the P
odomina.
word. Yeah, thank you. The pubic
pubic
odomina. That's a great. I wish I could draw a cartoon right now. That's great.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, so the thing is, but like, I don't know. Like, and the thing is, now my next question to you is, are women who are in their 20s still hot to you guys?
Not these women these days. You should see them. They look like they 70 years old. Some of these 20 years old. They look like they 70. Like a lot of them are not taking care of themselves. They go like this. They think they can get on the internet and just go like this with the eyelashes and be like, and a lot of them are just like, no, I think the wine that's been here the longest tastes better.
The wine has been here. Well, see, I'm kind of with you. I don't really, when I see dudes our age or my age with the mail
20.
order brides, like, and they're like 23, it's just kind of like, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, I've gotten to the age where I'm not attracted to young girls, except when I watch babysitter porn, but that's a different thing.
That's a different thing, dude. That's horrible. That's really horrible. All right. All right. So we're talking about embarrassing things. I think Scottie Pippen should be embarrassed.
Well, I got an embarrassing moment.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be.
What happened? Where'd you
What
go?
do you got, Elliot?
So with me, one of my friends was like, he called me over. This when I was like 17, and he was like, my uncle was in the room with a female, and so the thing is, they had the door locked, but there was like sliding doors that had like a glass on the top. So we like stood on the couch and we was looking, and I was like, I couldn't believe the way my uncle, like the way he was just getting down. It was like, and that's when I discovered the art of the back. Like, it's because a lot of times you don't see the way your back moves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, unless you got a mirror on the ceiling, and I was like, yo, the back, it just seemed like it was just like rocking and floating, and it was just like, yo, he was putting in that work. And he was putting in that work, and then he came down, and then he was going from the back, and he was gloving it, and I was looking at that. I said, "Look at this nasty motherfucker."
That's wild. Man.
I said, "Yo,
see, that's like an amazing example of like women don't talk about specific body parts, but like that kind of thing. If that
until you honestly,
women would lose their minds."
You know what I think, Sheila? I think people don't realize I think the most sexiest part, and I think we talk about the parts itself, but the back is crazy, because if you can see how your back moves or her back moves, you'll be like, wow, you will see really the work in the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I'm an artist.
I'm an artiste. Well, I want to give you something off the embarrassment. It's a little bit different. I was once on the LIE and I had to pee for about 2 hours in my truck. And I finally got to a spot where I thought I could pee. And I ran around this walkway that goes over the LIE, and I whipped it out and started peeing. And I realized that the traffic coming the other way was
wow,
on the highway. So I came up with a theory. I coach my son on this. If you're going to pee outside with all the cameras now, smile. Right?
Shit.
Because
see, I told you, they must have had those mirrors. I'm telling you.
So check it out. So this is the thing, right? If you get caught peeing in public, do you want to look like this, or do you want to smile? Right? If you smile, you don't look weird and creepy. Like
I think you look more creepy when you smile.
No way. If I see a picture of me on the internet with my thing in my hand peeing, smiling, like that looks like I'm just having fun. If I'm like this, like looking like Richard Nixon on that debate against Kennedy.
Nah, Eric, I disagree with you. I think you have to have a worried face, because I'm like, I was having an emergency.
No, that's
like I was having an emergency. This is why I'm peeing in public.
Yeah, but if you have an emergency face, then they know you're up to no good. If you're smiling, they're like, oh, I think she's happy.
Let me rewind.
They were like,
really,
oh my God, he really
Elliot?
must have to go. Because I had an episode like that. I had kidney stone surgery, right?
Oh.
And I swear to God, like I had to have, they had like this catheter in you for like 2 weeks. I had to have it in me. So I couldn't control my urine at all. So we decided to take a trip to Washington, D.C. So I had two choices: either pee on myself or just pee while everybody was walking. And I was just like this. And people were just walking past. I was like, and then, I was apologetic. And then they understood. I was like, look, had surgery. They're like, okay. And then wait, same time I was shaking like,
Can I ask you a question?
okay.
Are you
You were smiling. But
Are you
Ellie,
hung-
if you had your fuck face on,
yeah? Are you are you
That'll definitely get you arrested.
Yo, like that, like. No, but y'all, I swear to God, if I could make art just of women faces, y'all make the craziest faces. I'd be looking, they'd be like, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Don't look at me. I'll be
well, let me ask you a
look at
question.
you.
Are you hung like Drake?
I'm like, Drake? I
Dude.
got- what's the
big,
name of my
Elliot. We
blood?
found out last week.
Elliot, that dude, like if that guy gets a boner, he's gonna pass out.
Oh my God. I didn't. Oh, wait. You saw a porn?
Oh,
of
we
it?
saw. Yeah, we didn't put
Yeah.
the picture up.
Oh,
Oh,
because
shoot.
we-
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness, it was pretty crazy. He was
Yeah.
he
He's a
What part,
bigger
of the,
rapper
what,
than
part,
we
what
realized.
part of the family you think that came from? What side?
Jewish side.
no.
Yeah, I seen Drake Pops. He put it on Becky.
He put
He laid it down on Becky.
so but no but I so like if I were like that, if I were like Drake, I wouldn't just smile. I'd have like a big, like, you know, when you go into the, like, you know, like when it says like right here, like when it has the you know, when you go into a hotel and it's got the, in the old West, they'd be like the hand telling you where the entrance is.
Oh, shit.
I'd have
I
it
didn't
pointing
even-
right down while I'm peeing. It would be like this, big neon hand pointing to
Well,
my
then
thing.
you'd be smiling if you would like Drake size.
I
We
would,
may as well.
yeah, totally. You know what's interesting? What do we got? Wife, do we have some good stuff
Wife,
here?
yeah, we went on tangents.
I got distracted because have you ever
She
seen the
said
pictures
it's from
of
Drake,
the-
right? You Google it
No.
up.
The haunted house, like years ago.
Dude, you
when
don't
the
even have to
internet was
Google.
fun.
Wait, you don't even have to Google Drake. Just look out your window, dude. I'm telling you.
I was thinking about the faces, right? That years ago when the internet was fun, there was a thing that went around of these people getting their picture taken in like a haunted house when they were getting scared. Did you ever see that? It's like the funniest thing. They have
Oh,
a
you
camera set
see?
up
Are those actually?
moment when people are getting scared in this haunted house, and so they have these pictures.
I'm telling you,
So, guys,
that's like a fuck face.
well, he's getting it from behind on that
That's
one.
a fuck face. Like, oh shit, yeah.
Wait,
That's a fuck
honey,
face.
can you?
Look, I'm telling you, look at her. Yeah, baby.
That's every girl I ever slept with.
Look at this.
You're like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
yeah, please. Stick it on.
Yeah, this
It's too,
it's somewhere in Niagara Falls. They have like a camera set up so that you can see people when they're getting scared. It's the funniest thing.
I don't know, dude. So there's you guys should look this up. It's in Robert Kelly's latest special. The comedian Robert Kelly. He talks about the faces at, you know, in your 50s. He said sex faces aren't acceptable. He said the closest thing you can do, he said, is have the. He said he called it the "I just solved the crime, but I haven't revealed the murderer yet."
And you know what's so crazy about that, Eric, is
What is that?
porn stars don't really they have to stay so much in character. They really don't show their true fuck face. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, because I'm like, nobody fucks like that and be smooth, you know, like that, you know. But for porn, they have to stay in character. So they keep a straight face, you know, they stay straight. The women sometimes purse their lip, you know, they stuff like that.
Oh,
but
yeah,
nobody
dude.
really.
Oh man, dude, there is nothing. If there's one thing that can ruin porn, it's when a girl starts looking at the camera like, oh, it's like, no, we're not here so you can mug. You're supposed to be looking at that dude, and I'm not here. Don't look at me. Don't fucking look at me while you're having sex with someone else.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, for real. That's crazy. Yeah, it's so, you know, it's just like that thing about being genuine, not putting on a character. Can you imagine? Like I don't want to get into this. It's too revealing, but there are some women in this world. It's like they learn their sex moves from a book. Like, you know, like, hey, next I'm going to grab the chandelier and swing across the, it's just like, no, just stop.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
Where'd you learn your sex moves?
like I learned it by
I'm not going
watching.
to answer that one.
The zoo.
I'm self-taught.
I'm self-taught. So
Autodidactic.
I'm trying. I want to tell a story, but it's just too revealing. But I have to figure
You want
next
to tell
week.
it after
We're
I get
so-
off?
we're
No,
so
no, no. It's not. No,
Yes.
it's too
Like you,
revealing.
you torturing her.
No, no,
right? Like,
it's not. It's not just bad for a woman. It's bad for everyone. It's just
Sounds like a good story.
yeah. It's good. It's I don't know if
You
It'll
you
sound
can
like
hold this
I'm-
for a week.
is it better than 2 girls in 1 cup?
oh man, did you now was that ice cream? Come on. Did you guys ever see 2 Girls 1 Cup?
Years ago,
Ooh.
that was early internet.
The best thing
Yeah.
was the that was the origin of the reaction video.
Yeah, the reaction video that was definitely
Yeah.
where it was at. You know,
I never saw it, but I read the book.
you read the book.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
it's
tell you what.
crazy.
Yeah, I saw no, but I think I saw it. I think I saw the actual video. And
I can still see it in my head, quite honestly.
but it was ice cream though. It had to be.
Well,
Nah.
presumably.
Well,
but-
nobody can smell over the internet. Why would you eat poop instead of ice cream?
Yeah, some people are into stuff like that. Like my
Yeah.
like my brother, Mr. R. Kelly. He like I don't find nothing sexy about peeing on anybody. But I guess whatever you like to do, or anything that got to do, because it's bad enough God set us up like that, right? The same stuff that's supposed to be so sexy is the same stuff where all the waste come out of. Like yo, I'm like, yo, when we be looking at you're like, yo, shit comes out of there.
Dude, let me,
Urine comes out of there. Like the place that's supposed to be the sexiest thing. Like he was like, yo, he ain't have no more room when he made the body. He was like, yo, look, oh God, yo, listen, I'm gonna have to.
He's
when
like,
it gets
I
It's
got
almost-
to double
like-
up here.
it's almost
yo,
day 7. What am I
yeah.
going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my
it's like a
goodness.
double
You-
for one. Like yo, listen,
that,
yo,
that's
the urine's
pretty
gonna
good.
have to come out the same spot with it. Yeah.
But that just shows you
Shit.
how powerful sex is that we don't care.
know,
I mean,
I
come on,
know.
dude.
Because
If
you know what I said? You know what I gave a name for, Eric? I said, and for the butt, I call it the hole around the corner.
The hole around the corner.
Yo, it's because you need when I'm like, yo, shit, this shit is right around the corner. Like, yo, they tell you turn the corner and wait. Yo, that's the same thing when you right there, you like just go around the corner. It's right there. It's right there.
Well, look, but see, this is the thing, right? If you think about it, if you looked at another person's body and you didn't have sexual desire, I think kids get scarred for life when they see the opposite sex
Yeah.
before they reach puberty. They're like, ah, that's like
Yeah.
scary. And then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's hot because God puts the we don't make sense gene in us.
Well, he's
know?
also a genius.
God's a genius.
No, he is. Like, yo, you
No,
gotta
for
think,
real.
like, who would think of that? Like to give us 3 options. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
But now
Maybe
you,
God only
Like,
gave us
he
one
really-
option. We just
yo,
came up
God
with
is
that
a
on our
man.
own.
He look out for the man. He like, yo, listen, I got you.
I'm with Jesse
got
on
you.
that. Maybe
Hey,
God gave
I
us
think,
one.
I think
Yeah,
God gave us one option. Men just figured out the other options.
Yeah, it was
And then we're like,
definitely.
hey, this thing looks like that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how
You're
come?
like,
But
hold
no,
on,
but you're
what's
talking
that?
about like pee and poo and stuff. What about snot? Is anybody
no.
like I've never
Yeah,
heard of
but, like,
snot
when-
porn?
That's only like when
That's not a
Eskimos
hole.
kissing it, and then it's like that probably gets frozen over there, you know?
Yeah, but there's people into vomit porn, shit
Yeah.
porn, scat
Oh my
porn. I mean,
god! Like, see,
people
that's
are
where you
fucked
take
up.
the whistling because I'm trying my best to smell good. You know,
Right,
so it's
right,
like
yeah.
you want to add urine, you want to add vomit, you want to add snot.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
even
no,
want you spitting on me.
no, I agree. I agree.
I
But
don't
now, but
even
the
want you spitting on
opposite,
me.
but the opposite of that is like some people are so prudish, like they pluck themselves and they like put like, exotic oils so they smell. It's like so that it's got to again, it's about being genuine. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you
there's
know?
some people that are just into again, there's obviously people into pee and porn. There's people into smelly feet. I mean, there's people into some
Yes,
messed up
I
stuff.
know. Like, I had one coworker and he was like, "Yo, feet is his thing." Like
Really?
he loved, like, yeah, I'm talking about like he was like, "Yo," like he said that
And not
he'll
clean
have
feet.
sex with his
Like some
wife.
smell.
and he'll pull out and just the bust over her feet is so sexy like that.
What?
Yeah, I'm like her feet.
Wow,
Like,
that-
yeah. Like he just love it. Just like yo, what you know, it's whatever is in your human brain.
Dude,
That's
that's
gonna make you,
Well,
that
you get
makes you
someone to
feel.
agree to do it.
what was
fine.
that?
If you get someone to agree to do it with you,
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not a
you.
prude, but that that shit gets weird, man. You know.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
can deal with 1 foot, but not feet.
you can
I do notice the difference from being a 20-year-old, 30-year-old to a 40-year-old. Fucking, I miss that 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I miss him.
You mean
Oh,
you're
man.
20 years? You.
Yeah, yeah, 20 years old, and this thing is just unbelievable. As you know what I start to think, like, cause it comes to a certain point, like you get a certain age, you get old, and you don't have sex no more. Like, I want to document my last day. Like, I want to document and I know, like, wow, like the last time it was 15 years ago when we just
Well-
become friends and just lay next to each other, and all we worry about what we're gonna eat for the next day, next meal.
That's exactly it. How do you know when that's going to
where I
happen?
am right
though?
now.
That's where you're at right now. All right. Speaking of which, all right. So listen,
I
guys.
mean, me and you, Eric.
I don't know.
I need to.
Compulsion.
No. I'm not going to be here next week, and we're both going to be away, so it's going to be hard for us to do the show. So we may have to cancel next week, guys. What do y'all think? You
Okay.
That's me and Elliot want to go solo.
guys
I
want to
don't
go
know.
solo?
It depending. I think.
Listen,
No, it's Eric Miranda
Yo,
show.
but
No, you can do-
that's
you-
good, but like,
listen. You guys can do it without me.
me
what
and
would you
Jessica
guys-
hold it down. Sorry.
One of you has to grow a ponytail, and the other can wear sunglasses.
I don't know.
Well, he's already got the cap on. What do you think? You guys like the look like this? You know, it's weird. My ponytail on top is so big that I can barely get the hat on. So anyway, all right, listen, we're going to wrap it up. We're at the top of the hour, a little past the top of the
Top
hour.
of the hour. Good show, guys. Great seeing y'all.
Yeah, good to see
Thank you.
y'all. And I want to talk more about Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. She part of it's because she's hot. I mean, thanks, Lori. We love you.
You guys vibe tonight. Nice.
Yeah.
So you know what's
Wait,
gonna
wait.
happen tonight?
It was
All
fun show.
listen, we gotta end this. We was talking about sex. Everybody gotta go. Like, listen, peace.
Everybody. Wait, where's Johnny Suede? Is Johnny Suede on?
Was this the second to least fun show ever?
Is that what he said? Did he say that?
No, he said a long time ago.
Oh, I remember when he said it was the least funny show ever. Did he say it again?
I don't.
So
shit.
Suede, wait. So Suede, when are you gonna have Suede on? Because he was on Jeopardy, huh? He lost on
I'll get Suede
Jeopardy.
on. Me, Elliot, and Suede next week. No.
You get Suede
I'll
on.
ask Suede to come on.
I definitely. I don't know where Richie Bryman went. Oh, dude, there's bunch of people, but now remember, you guys are gonna be representing. You can be. Hey, what the?
We're not doing a show.
Okay, guys, this is my
Show,
right
show.
hand. What is going on? My hands are backward. This
We're
is
looking.
supposed-
That's your
It
right
looks
hand.
normal to me. I'm
It's-
looking
it
at
Looks
you.
normal to
and
me too.
But it's like, but what
Eric,
I'm
you're
saying,
looking at yourself
no,
in the
no, but
mirror.
okay. No. But when you see yourself in a mirror, this hand is on my left side when I'm looking at the camera. See, you're facing away from me, but it's not working. So
Yeah, my
as
right
you're
hand
seeing
is
a
on my
normal
left
mirror
side
image,
in the
I'm
camera.
seeing a backwards. So in other words,
Yes.
if I
your TV
right,
image.
all right, which ring do you want to see closer?
The
The
green
one
one.
on
That's
your
like the
left
green
hand.
line.
All right, so the green
Yeah.
one,
On
right?
your left hand. Yes.
Right. But I'm looking at the same thing you are, but I'm facing me, so it's not right. In other words, when you look in the mirror,
hold on. I'm looking at my hand. That's my right hand. It's on
hang
my
on a
left
second.
side.
I'm going to show
and I
you
can deal
exactly.
with it.
Hang on. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. This is so weird, man. I'm freaking out. Okay. Now, did I switch on you guys?
No.
Okay, now this makes sense. So now I'm looking in a mirror and this hand is in front of me and this hand, like, oh man, that's some crazy shit, dudes. I was freaking out. I was like, what happened? Somebody changed my hands on me. You remember that? Did you guys ever see the Abbott and Costello when he's on the boat and he's shaving? Luke Costello's on the boat and he's shaving and he's got the mirrors on like a rack so it doesn't fall over when the boat's rocking. So he goes like this and he goes to shave and the boat rocks and the mirror goes away and then he turns around and it's back. And he does it again and then he comes back and it's back. So he keeps seeing himself in the mirror when he turns And then at one point he shaves. He turns when the boat's that way, and he goes, "What do you know? I cut my head off." Fucking Abbott and Costello, guys. We'll end with that.
Yeah.
So-
Love you guys.
If I just saw, guys, look, I can do the show next week, but I'm gonna have to do it on the iPhone. What do you think? Is that just
It'll be fine.
you
As
think? It's,
long as,
We
As long
can
as
do
we
it
can hear
Thursday.
you.
Though.
what was that?
Thursday's travel day.
Oh, yeah, guys. There's no way. And if maybe we'll decide to do it on a.
You
different,
gonna be out the country?
No, I'm just gonna be in Florida, but it's gonna
Okay.
be. All right, peace out, everyone.
All right, guys.
good night,
Have a
everybody.
good one, man.
Bye.
thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.